Makes prediction video. Great idea. What could go wrong? Uploads it. Literally 15 minutes later, Fall Guys posted a summer roadmap. This just has to be some kind of world record. I just hope they don't drop the trailer 2 minutes after I make this video. While most prediction videos do age like milk, it's just the speed in which it happened which just makes it hilarious. Anyways, I wanted to discuss the roadmap they posted on June 6th. Originally, I predicted the 11.0 update would come out on June 18th alongside the new Fame Pass. However, I seem to have missed the mark because the 11.0 update is confirmed to release on June 11th, which falls on a Tuesday and is usually the day updates release, that or it's a Wednesday. We also know that Fame Pass 11 will be released on June 18th, which is 7 days after the update has gone live for, which brings us back to the staggered release of an update in Fame Pass. For most of the post-seasonal Fame Passes, the gap between an update and Fame Pass has been exactly 6 days. The gap between FP11 and 11.0 is 7 days. Although the scales until Fame Pass, aka Fame Pass 8, is a strange one because it was released 7 days before the 10.7 update. Although I consider that pass to be a one-off in that regard. Though that's not the only Fame Pass to break this 6-day release cycle, Fame Pass 10 and Fame Pass 6 released alongside the updates that mean 10.9 and 10.5. Not including the ones that I mentioned, Fame Pass 11 will be the first pass to go live 7 days after an update has been released. Doesn't matter in the slightest, but something I found pretty cool. Let's knock out the two improvements, those being small space camera improvements and ledge grabbing improvement. The small space one is definitely for creative rounds. An example I can think of is when you're in a maze and someone puts a roof on top, making the maze convoluted, or any situation where the camera ends up being too close and you can't see where you have to go. Ledge grab improvement will probably change how fast you climb up after grabbing onto a ledge and how close you have to be for the ledge grab to count. Now let's talk about the big reveal, and that's 4 Unity or classic team rounds are going to be added to squads and duos. We currently have 5 team rounds that are vaulted: Egg Siege, Egg Scramble, Hoarders, Rock and Roll, and Power Trip. Thank you to Knock Kaiser for the comment. Now what levels do I think will get unvaulted? Egg Scramble and Egg Siege have been confirmed to be fixed as far as back as the 10.6 update. Egg Scramble got vaulted in the 10.5 update due to an exploitable bug. Though not directly mentioned by Fall Guys Owl, it was reported that the golden eggs, which gives you 5 points, look like normal eggs, so you couldn't tell if you had a golden one or a regular one. Although not in the core modes, you could get Egg Scramble and some LTMs as far as back as 10.5. It was also found in the Vault show. However, that LTM is no longer available as it got removed on the 10.9 update. Egg Siege has been vaulted since March 7th, 2023, which is well over a year ago. And for context, we were in Season 3 Sunken Secrets of SS3 back then, and you could only play the map in the Vault show. Both maps have been rumored to be removed from the game entirely, as in their game files are just gone, so you can't play the map anywhere. Since both maps have been confirmed to be fixed, well at least back in the 10.6 update, I predict both egg maps will be unvaulted. As much as I don't like Hoarders, it is something I could definitely see coming back to the game. Currently it's been removed from the game files just like Egg Siege and Egg Scramble, but I don't think the new physics will break this map, so it's a safe bet. This map has been vaulted since March 7, 2023 or during SS3, although it wasn't available in the core modes during SS2 or Season 2 Satellite Scramble, since they were doing the whole Satellite Scramble thing with the core modes and where only maps with SS2 variants could appear, but you could get it in some LTMs and also it could be played in the Vault show. Rock and Roll is something I predict will stay in the Vault. The new physics change could make it to where you could jump to the other team's area. The level got removed on March 7, 2023 and has been vaulted ever since, and in the 10.5 update it was available in Classic Knockout before getting removed, and of course you could play the round in the Vault show. Finally, Power Trip. Since it's the last level, I think it'll come back. Fully vaulted since March 7th, 2023, although not available in the core modes back in SS2, but you could find it in some LTMs back then. And the only way to play the map was in the Vault show, which housed most of the vaulted maps with some exceptions. While I'm not fond of team levels, I'm glad to hear they'll be back in the game, as some of these have been gone for well over a year, and the case of Egg Scramble and Egg Siege have been fixed since December. Wish it wasn't just team rounds, but at this point I'll take it. In the roadmap, Izzytorium also mentions some of the things they'll add throughout the summer, which starts around June 20th and ends on September 22nd, but this isn't exact, it's just estimates. Either way, summer will last for 3 months, and most updates last little over 30 to 40 days, with some exceptions such as Survival Update lasting 69 days and Tool Up lasting only 29 days. Could see each update lasting around the 30 to 40 day mark, so we'll get around 3 updates this summer. I'll quickly go over the things they listed. New MT creative levels. I don't think Izzytorium made any levels in the 10 10.9 update, and the last time they did so was in 10.8, aka Survival Update. And that makes sense since Survival Mode got released. I think it's going to be a mix of both the race course and survival. It'll probably be more course levels than survival. Currently, the only places they could add these are knockout. However, I could see Mediatonic making an LTM that only contains the new Mediatonic creative levels. Now this is interesting, selection of classic levels re-added. Now unlike in the June update, they didn't actually specify squads, duos, or solos, so we could potentially get levels back in solos. Or maybe we could get levels back in all 3 classic modes. Dog, I'm praying for Hyperdrive Heroes, Freezy Peak, and Night Fever. Knockout level updates, it's just probably going to be a refresh. New Fame Pass is pretty obvious, so I don't know why we need to state what this even means. Now 3D lobby backgrounds genuinely has me excited. I hope it appears in 11.1 and not near the end of summer. Improved level loading times does sound nice, but we'll have to see by how much they improved them by. When SS4 came out back on May 10th, 2023, they did improve the loading times, so I'm looking forward to them. Additional quality of life is vague, but I love the QOL the game does sometimes. I just love the little changes, so I'm looking forward to this. Hoping the ability to remove stickers and add 4 additional emotes is part of it. As someone who is more of a player and not a creator, most of the creative tools aren't something I particularly care for, but destructible objects does seem really cool, especially since we have the carryable gloves and blast balls in creative. I think the new game mode will be Crown Grab. Examples of it are Fall Mountain, Lost Temple, and Tiptoe Finale. In the last roadmap, the Fall Guy had slime on their helmet, and the next mode we got was Survival. This time it's a rookie skin holding a crown, so we could infer that Crown Grab will be the next mode. I was kinda hoping for a Rising Slime, but a new mode is exciting either way, especially since it took 9 months and 18 days to get Survival. Even though this video has aged like milk left out in the Sahara Desert, there are some predictions I made that I think could come true in the distant future. Tap the video on screen and I'll see you there. And thank you to our Maxstore members for your support as always.